This situation is not a distraction. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about the P. Diddy situation that's going on right now. Now, a lot of people are calling that a distraction, and I find it interesting. Actually, I'm annoyed that people are calling the P. Diddy situation a distraction, but Epstein wasn't. So I'm like, why are you downplaying one but not the other when they are both on the same level of interest of opening up a can of worms that could destroy a lot of people's lives who like to diddle kids? Now, I think Puffy might be a little more serious because he has way more people, he has videos and pictures, and he's still alive currently. So, people downplaying it was the strangest thing I've ever seen, by people saying that it was a distraction, which I don't understand. What's a distraction is everything else they're talking about and trying to bury this. Because the people on P. Diddy's list, or rather in his videos, the thousands, not hundreds, but thousands of videos that he has on different celebrities, some of them probably multiple videos on one celebrity, but nonetheless, he has thousands of videos. There's a lot of names that are starting to pop up in this conversation that could very well, guys, uncover the sex trafficking industry in a huge way. But again, people calling it a distraction, you got to be a moron to think this is the distraction. This is not a distraction. What's a distraction is all the other shit that's going on. Because interestingly enough, guys, the people that are involved with P. Diddy is insane. Oprah is one of them. Obama's name popped up. I'm hearing Kamala Harris's name right now. Or rather, Kamala Harris partied with him. You have Eric Adams who partied with him and gave him a key to the city for no reason. He gave Puff Daddy the keys to New York City for no reason. The guy didn't do anything. Like nothing. Maybe he donated some money. Who knows? Nonetheless, guys, this case, I think, is going to be a lot bigger than Epstein. Because the amount of people and celebrities that he has involved in him, or rather their names associated with him, is insane. You got celebrities panicking as we speak. You have celebrities not coming forward and saying such and such is a lie, or that guy's lying. Cat Williams and Jaguar Wright are spilling the beans on everything. What's his name? 50 Cent for years has been dropping little hints here and there, and nobody wanted to listen to it. But now that it's all out, everybody's sitting there going, holy shit, these people were right. They were telling us from the beginning, but nobody wanted to hear it. And the craziness is that with Puff Daddy, his thing goes a lot deeper than they're willing to tell us. Now, this list that is probably not going to come out because there are too many high-powered people on this list. Now, could they throw us a couple of bones? Yes, they're going to throw us some low-level bullshit actors like Ashton Kutcher, who's fucking panicking. You have Jennifer Lopez, who's really fucking quiet. Usher being one of them. Pink, for some reason, her name popped up. Obama, who's really quiet. You got a lot of people, guys, who are super quiet and are not denying any of the allegations. That is the bigger thing. The bigger thing with this whole thing is that no one is denying any of these allegations or any of these rumors. You got people going, like, what's his name, LeBron James, stating, well, we have to see what comes out. Because there's a lot he knows, and he doesn't want to say anything. So by him making a broad or blanketed statement, like, we have to see what's exposed or what comes out, he's trying to protect himself as much as possible, but he's already been behind closed doors and seen the Puff Daddy act. And for him to brag about it, the way he did a couple of years back, saying there's no party like a P. Diddy party, that means he has full exposure to what goes on behind closed doors. A lot of these fucking actors do. A lot of these actresses do. I mean, the shit with Jennifer Lopez, a lot of it's starting to come out. And interestingly enough, Ben Affleck filed for divorce or separation from her right before this shit dropped. Because she had to have warned him. Jennifer Lopez had to warn Ben Affleck, and Ben Affleck was like, whoa, I can't be associated with this shit. So he's trying to cut ties. Jennifer Lopez made a statement, I think today. I didn't even want to hear it, because whatever celebrities are going to say, it's going to be bullshit. Again, Ashton Kutcher was trying to make a damage control, but he made matters worse, looking guilty as shit. And this, guys, can be something that can absolutely start showing the evil that's in Hollywood. Now, a lot of us already know what evil's there. But if this gets out to mainstream media or the mainstream world or the regular normies, if you will, they're going to look at this and go, yo, this is the kind of shit that's going on. Now, listen, guys, Hollywood is evil as shit. You remember, you had Harvey Weinstein, who was doing his thing for years, and people, men, sat idly by while he did the shit he did to women. And then when it came out, not one guy said anything about Harvey Weinstein in a bad way, because they knew. They knew what he was capable of. They knew what he was doing for years. And none of these fucking homos said anything. They sat there and were like, Harvey Weinstein. And that was it. Meanwhile, some guys could have beat the balls off him. They could have took baseball bats to the knee. They could have did a lot of things to this dude, but they didn't. Because they were complicit in his actions. And they, in fact, condoned his actions by not saying anything and not doing anything. Enter Puff Daddy, the same thing. People condone his action for years. You got Will Smith's name, Jada Pinkett's name being dropped now. And Will Smith and Jada Pinkett are really fucking oddly quiet right now. Everybody is oddly quiet. Jaguar Wright, this chick, has been putting in the multiple names out there. And nobody is silencing her. Nobody's saying anything up to her or about her. Everybody's staying super quiet. Why are they staying super quiet? Because everything Jaguar Wright is saying and Cat Williams has to be true. Because if it isn't true, somebody would have dropped a lawsuit on both of them for slander, defamation. They would have been like, hey, bitch, cut it out, boom, and then dropped a lawsuit on her. None of that's being said. Damon Dash had some kind of lawsuit a few years back because he didn't say allegedly. He just made comments and he got sued. He makes a point, a very good point. He goes, I had to say allegedly, and because I didn't, I got sued. But Jaguar Wright and Cat Williams are not saying either. They're just spilling the beans and nobody's saying anything. That in itself, guys, is an admission of guilt, because these people are not saying anything. Everybody is quiet. Even Oprah, Jay-Z, which is another one, Beyonce, everybody is quiet. This, guys, is a major, major situation. And this, again, if you want to put Puff Daddy on the same level as Epstein, I think his might be a little more volatile and bigger, because he has way bigger names, he has more people, and he has actual video. That's the incriminating part. The videos that he has of all of these celebrities doing shit to young kids, to one another. I mean, it's insanity. So this, guys, isn't a cover-up. This is not a distraction. This is some shit that can absolutely blow up and turn into a bigger situation, uncovering the sex trafficking world. This is why it's not a distraction. Anything else blocking us off from it, like the hurricanes coming in, obviously it's not a distraction. A hurricane's actually going to hit Florida. But still, we need to focus on this, and people need to keep the heat on this situation so that it gets out there. Now, if Jaguar Wright and or Cat Williams ends up dead and P. Diddy ends up dead, then you know they were hot on the trail like they were with Epstein. But Epstein, though, I think Epstein's still alive. I don't think he's sleeping with the fish. I think he's still alive, and he's just hiding somewhere. And he's going to hide there for the rest of his life. The same thing goes for Puff Daddy. I think he's going to disappear. And if he doesn't, then there is bigger things going on behind the scene that's about to be uncovered if they keep this man alive. Anyway, guys, with that, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.